with the little friend that I have on my bag. This is a new little friend. I saw them and I literally just couldn't help myself. So cute. I did have another little friend on my bag that was actually a gift from a close friend of mine. But they got like a little bit looser and a little bit looser, and I started getting too anxious I would lose them. So they just sit at home with me now, and this one comes out with me. They're so soft. But other than that, it's a pretty plain bag. I like it because it goes with everything. Whatever kind of outfit I'm wearing, it fits in. This was my grandmother's bag. And that's another reason I like to use it. She's not with us anymore, but there's a lot of signs of her in the bag. She used to wear fuchsia lipstick, and there's a lot of fuchsia lipstick marks in the bottom of the bag that I like that they're there. So let's just get the first item out. So this is the first item. This is a gift from a friend many years ago actually, and you can see I use it, but I don't use it a lot because this is my emergency bag perfume. If for whatever reason, if I'm in a rush and I forget to put on my perfume, then I've always got this in my bag. What I love about it is that it's a roll-on. It's a roll-on perfume. So it's really easy to apply, and then it just comes out like that. So this is Daisy by Marc Jacobs, which I do still use, but it was very much my signature and first scent. I'm sure it was like a lot of young girls' first scents. So it was the first perfume that was like a higher quality perfume, you know, not just like stuff that, you know, kids might get like in Claire's or, you know, scents like that. It was my first proper perfume when I was about 16 years old that I wore Daisy a lot. use hand cream too often. I don't love the feeling of it. Mainly, I use hand cream if I've been out and just washed my hands and the soap that like the bathroom has feels very drying, because I do also hate the feeling of dry hands. So this is a rose scent because pretty much everybody that knows me knows rose is my favourite scent and my favourite flower. My favourite rose is the blue moon rose. It's got a really, really beautiful smell, and they used to grow in my grandparents' garden. So for the sake of ASMR, I will put a little bit on, unscrew it, squeeze a small amount, not a lot. It does smell really nice. Everything I touch is going to be slightly sticky now. I'm just gonna roll my sleeves up. And today when I got outside was the first day that's felt like autumn. It's not very warm out there, but now I've come in and I'm too hot. I went to get my hair done. It's a little wonky because I've been out and about, but I got my fringe trimmed and styled, which is why my hair's not in its normal vintage waves. I feel like I make the hairdresser's life harder if she's gonna cut it and it's like styled by me already. So let's find the next item. So the next item is a tape measure. In my bag since I was about 17. That is because whenever I go clothes shopping, I don't ever buy clothes new anymore. Many years now, I've only bought second-hand clothing. And therefore, to be fair, this is true even if you don't only buy second-hand. Clothing sizes compared to what the label says, but especially if you're buying vintage, can vary greatly, or often there might not be a label or official sizing provided at all. So that's why I like to carry a tape measure. Lips are not very red anymore, so I know immediately I want to take this out and top them back up. shop. There's no point in me telling you anything about it because it's discontinued, as all my favourite lip colours tend to be. Just realised I've left my clock in here. I do it all the time. I get filming and then I'm like, I pause for whatever reason, for a plane or for something, and I hear a, and I'm like, I've not taken my clock out again. What you might find if you watch my videos is halfway through suddenly the background noise of the clock will stop. Because I've had that sudden realisation that the clock is in the back. I'm gonna go do that right now and I'll be back with you. So let's tackle maybe the noisiest thing in my bag, which is gum. I really want to move to that biodegradable gum instead of using this. But I used to bulk buy gum, so I've actually got quite a lot. It's making a lot of noise. Let's just put one in. I chew too much gum. I don't crazily dislike mouth sound noises like chewing noises, but they're not like my favourite things ever. So, next up, I have my purse. I'm gonna try not to chew as much now. I personally have a really small purse. This has got everything in it. I don't really like the super long ones, mostly because I carry quite small bags. Smaller the better for me. And the long ones don't fit. They're useful, of course, for breaking things up more, but this has got 3 compartments in it, and it just snaps shut nicely. I stole this from my mum many, many years ago. I was borrowing one of her bags for going out, and this purse was in there, and I'd been looking for a new purse that was the right size. And she said she'd forgotten she even had it, so many moons later it's still with me, and I'm still using it. We're getting right down to the dregs of the bag now. This is a beautiful item. This is one of my favourite things in my bag. This is a 1960s manicure set. So, pop it open. Is that not so adorable? So you've got your scissors, you've got your nail cleaning things, and your cuticle like pusher downers. I'm not a manicurist, obviously. You've got a file. The file says, made in Sheffield, England. Back when we actually like manufactured things in England. this says Margaret Rose on the bottom. And again, I think it's from the late 50s, early 60s. Pocket are the two things that I reach for the most. No, not my wallet, no, not my keys, not anything practical in that sense. The most important things to me are my mirror and my comb. I have a fringe. Now this fringe of mine has been cut today and it looks quite sharp. You know, it's going up at the sides. More or less it's doing what it should do. That is not the story usually of my fringe. Rarely does it like to do what I would like it to do. Usually it's very obstinate. I don't know how Betty Page got her bangs to always look so good. I would love to dye my hair black. And I do have people keep saying to do it. But the thing is, if I don't like it or I feel it doesn't suit me, black dye is notorious to get out of hair. It's very difficult. So if I were to dislike it, I might still be stuck with it for quite a long time. And I've had bleached blonde hair before. I've had hair about as white as you can make it go without it literally falling out. But I don't think I'll ever go blonde again. I'd like to go darker. I've been a brunette for maybe nearly 3 years now. Over 3 years now, and it's how I've been happiest. My mirror. This is a Kiku mirror. It's very pretty. It's got a really good little mirror. I can see one of my freshly trimmed hairs is sat on my cheek. It's got a great mirror. And I always keep it in its official Kiku pouch to stop it from getting scratched. That's another reason why I keep this in the front pouch of my bag with only one other thing. That way, if it does fall out,